What is the most surreal, this can't be real, moment you've ever experienced? Delivering pizzas in my 20s and knocked on a door. Realized after I knocked that I was at the wrong address. We'll call it 9th Street Southwest instead of 9th Street Northwest. So I was exactly on the other side of town from where I needed to be. As the guy opened the door, I was about to do my, "Oh sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you. Have a nice day" thing I usually do at a wrong address, but the guy didn't look confused and was holding money ready to go. Turns out he ordered pizza and accidentally put his address wrong. Which means I was accidentally at the right place. Our two mistakes perfectly cancelled each other out. To this day I wonder about the actual odds of that happening. It feels like it's way more than 1 in a million. I had an incredible urge to go to my employee's house. It was weird and overwhelming. I called my mom thinking I lost my shit and she said to trust my gut. So I went. It felt weird. Who wants their boss showing up after hours? When I got to his house I heard a faint, "Help me," coming from inside the house. I kicked the door in. Went inside. And the dude had a stroke 24 to 48 hours prior to my arrival. He was just laying on the floor and would have rotted there had I dismissed that crazy urge. Something very similar happened to me. I was an early childhood teacher. A little girl in our care wasn't picked up at the end of the day. Right on pickup time I just felt like mom wasn't coming and that I needed to go to her. This is very much not something I would do normally. The feeling was so strong I couldn't ignore it. Arriving at her mom's house I discovered mom having a seizure just inside the front door. Turns out mom had fallen hard and hit her head on the concrete not much earlier. She was home alone with a 6-month-old. Her husband worked away. If I hadn't gone there on my instinct it could have been a very different ending. My son and I were riding the train in Chicago. He said, "Dad, don't you have a friend from Chicago? Maybe we will see him." I seriously doubt it. Son, Chicago is huge. He got on the next stop. I know one man in Glasgow. Was there for a couple of days and tried to meet up, but we got our wires crossed and I had no way to contact him once I got to Scotland. One night I was on my way to a restaurant and stopped to look at a cool fire truck. Jim was across the street also looking at the fire truck. I got a message from a stranger saying, "You saved my life." Turns out I'd responded kindly to their random forum post a year prior. I got a social media comment like that pretty recently, someone about 6 years younger than I am, telling me that the way I had treated him when he was a young teenager absolutely changed his life. That he'd never been respected by an older person and that the summer he spent hanging out with me put him on a path he'd never have been on without that. I don't remember. Like at all. I vaguely remember him. He was the close friend of my best friend's younger brother. I stayed with my best friend for a bit in 2001-2002. After my mother threw me out for being queer. And that whole time is just a black pit of grief and pain in my memory. I have been sure for a long time that I was just an insufferable downer for at least a year and a half. Very surprising to have done any good at all. How about you? Share your answer in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more interesting topics. See you next time.